I'm Marcella, this is John, and we live in Windenburg with our 2 kids.
We've been living in this house for about 5 or 6 years, so we'd really like to have a change.
The space we have at the moment is very cramped, and with the kids growing up we could really do with the extra space, on top of the fact that we're having a new one on the way.
I'd quite like to have a study for me to work in, away from all the children.
I also work as a painter, and I would really like to have my own studio to do all my art in.
Our kids also love to run around, so we'd love to have a big garden and lots of space inside of the house for them to play in.
Our total budget is 280,000 simoleons. We're really hoping Chip and Joe can find us a really nice house to settle down in. Marcella and John are a really young free couple, and we really want to show that in their house and hopefully get one that's a lot more sustainable than the one they currently have.
And I think we've got a really good lineup for them as well.
Hi guys!
So what do you guys think of the house?
It's a bit, old?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually agree with y'all on that. And so what I'd do is I'd completely repaint the shutters and repaint the door, get more of the exposed brick in there, and also increase the landscaping so it looks a bit nicer.
Let's take a look inside.
Oh, this is,
Nice.
I know you're going to renovate it, but I don't think there's enough space really for the kids. I completely understand where you're coming from, so what I'd do is I'd completely renovate this entire place. I'd get rid of the fake stone behind the fireplace and find that lovely exposed brick, and I'd completely repaint the fireplace too, to give it a lighter area feel, along with painting the walls a lighter colour. I'd definitely get rid of the columns too, because they break up all the space that can actually be within this room, and it can kind of confuse you. So once the columns are gone, it looks a lot better, and trust me, there'll be a lot more room, and plenty of room for your children and the new one. The kitchen is also a problem. It's in a very awkward position and the colours are completely off. So what I'd actually do is I'd completely break into the half bathroom that you have in the master bedroom, because that in itself isn't really needed that much. I'd go with a black and white theme in this room, and it'd be like more of a galley style kitchen, and I'd completely update the appliances and everything so it'd look a lot fresher and a lot nicer.
Let's have a look into the garden.
Oh.
I don't know really. We were kind of aiming for something a bit bigger, you know, for the kids. It's no worry. We both kind of knew this was going to be a problem between you two, but hopefully the interior will help make up for it.
So we called this house Grandma's Dream. It's 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. The cost of the house is 42,550 simoleons. So the amount of money we left over for the renovation is actually well above what we actually need. It's about 237,000 simoleons.
We think the house is like really cute, but we really wanted to have more space, really, to be honest.
I think the garden was quite a big letdown, to be honest, because I know my kids love to run around there. But otherwise, I can see how Joe is going to maximise all the space, and they're going to make sure of that. It's clear Marcella and John don't really have a good time looking at this house, and it's not exactly what they thought it'd be. But hopefully the next few houses that we've got lined up for them will cheer them up.
So this one's called French. It's about 60,000 simoleons. So let's take a look inside. Oh my gosh, what's this?
John, be careful. I think the inside's fine, but the hole was just too much.
We call this house Parkshaw.
Oh wow, it's so big.
Yeah, it's very old too. Oh.
Is this all there is in the garden? Huh.
We think this house has a lot, but the garden's definitely a big letdown. There's definitely not enough room there. What do you think of the house? Oh, well, I'll buy it right now.
Someone put lots of gnomes everywhere. I don't know who'd do that. The exterior of the house is definitely very old, so we're going to completely get rid of that. I would repaint all of the walls, make sure it's a lot of a nice, fresher colour. I'd probably replace all of the windows, and then completely reshingle the roof. Then we'd get rid of a lot of the trees and reduce the landscaping so it looks a lot neater. And of course, we'd get rid of loads of those pesky gnomes. Wow, it's very dark in here. This area just looks so run down. And I think for an entrance it's a bit too cramped, to be honest.
Well, we'd definitely get rid of all this wallpaper. and we'd also fill out the areas underneath the stairs and get rid of all this clutter and replace the floorboards completely.
Wow, it's actually quite nice in here.
Ooh. I completely agree. This living room has a lot of potential, especially all the room inside of it and the fireplace.
We'd definitely completely replace the carpet with some floorboards, and we'd repaint the fireplace as well. Of course, we'd rearrange the furniture and get more updated furniture as well, and probably break into the hallway so it's got more of an open plan. This garden's a mess.
There's even more of those weird gnomes.
It's nice that we have a pool and all, but it doesn't look particularly safe.
I completely agree with you on all those things. We'd definitely get rid of a lot of these trees, and also fill up this pool and make it a lot safer than it currently is. We'd add a lot more paving slabs around this whole area, and replace that weird garden area and make it into a conservatory to entertain guests in. It could even have an outdoor cooking station or maybe a bar.
This house is called Victoria Pines. It's 6 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. The cost of the house is about 181 simoleons, so the money we have for the renovation is almost 100,000 simoleons. The house in itself is very big, but it's a bit further away from the area we really want to be in, and a bit further away from John's work, so it's going to be a really difficult decision overall. So guys, it's decision day. We're going to go through all the houses first, and then you're going to tell us which one you've decided to pick. So the first house we looked at was Grandma's Dream. It was quite a nice little country home, had plenty of room for your kids, maybe a bit smaller than what you'd expected.
We really liked where the house was, and I think it really did have a cute, cozy charm to it. The only big issue with this house was space.
The garden was definitely too small, and even inside we didn't feel like there was enough room for the kids, but that's something we could have made up for.
The second house was Victoria Pines. It was a much larger house, but it was a higher cost and further up from your neighbourhood which you want to live in.
I think this house has got the space that we need, but it is quite far out from the area which we want to live in, and it's a lot more money, but that's money we're willing to spend.
It also needs a lot more work than the other house does, so that's another thing we had to think about.
Have you made a decision? We've decided to go with
Victoria Pines.
It has all the space we need, and I think with the money we have just about enough to redo it completely. That's great, guys. We really can't wait to fix it up and make sure you and your family can live in it comfortably for a long time.
Thank you guys so much for doing this for us. We really appreciate it. I guess we'll see you when it's done. Hello and welcome back to a Sims 4, well, not actually a speedboard, but a renovation, and in this video I'm renovating Lilsimsie's 10K home thing. Yeah, 10K there. I'm renovating Kayla's 10K subscriber house that she made for us to renovate. And I really like how this turned out. I'm really happy with it. I hope you like it too, Kayla. And I don't know, I had a good time doing this, but there was like a few bits where I'm just like, eh. Like this entire project, like just doing this build and everything about it, like the machinimas and everything, it's been very, things have just been going wrong, and it's not good. It's not a good thing, okay? Like, as you can tell by looking at this video, like, for some reason, I had to render this video, understandably, because I had to make it shorter than the maximum I was allowed to do on Sony Vegas Pro. Anyway, and now it's gone some weird thing where it doesn't look right. It's got like the video is smaller than the actual screen, and that annoys me. Like, I'm sad now, but I'll live. But yeah, I'm just starting off by like doing the entrance. I mainly did like the exterior first, which took me a long time, but I'm really happy with this exterior. This exterior is probably one of my best exteriors yet. Like, in gardens, most of the time I'm just like, table and chairs, maybe a pool, the end. But this garden was like really good, and it had so much in it. And as you saw there, I did like a really long machinima bit. That's also been like struggles, okay, honestly. Like, I had there's too many struggles, okay, that took me ages to do. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope Kayla enjoyed. I hope Kayla you enjoyed that if you watched that. I just thought, because you know, Fixer Upper. So this is Fixer Upper, like the actual TV
series. That's kind of what this is modelled after, except, like, yeah, whatever. It's, like, kind of different because I have thing I'm talking here. If it was, like, I'm sorry, okay. If I had the time, I would honestly just do it so, like, you see the full process of them renovating the house. But, like, that's long. Like, this by itself, this entire video is taking me, like a week and a bit to make. And that's me with extra time. Like, keeping in mind, I'm just some random guy who goes to school and, like, I have loads of time. But, although not as much time as my friends do, but anyway, like, it's just, the struggles have been real, okay. This has just been difficult. I extended this a little bit. I wanted to make this renovation, like, really realistic, but I kind of. Like, I think I adjusted the roof maybe a little bit, but it's quite realistic, so I think that's fair enough. And, like, I'm really happy with how this turns out. This is probably one of my best, this is actually probably one of my best builds yet. But, okay, I'm sorry, Kayla, why did you give us such a hard floor plan? This floor plan killed me inside. Okay, but I'll get onto that later, because, like, honestly, that was hard. Like, my friend was on the Skype call with me. Like, usually when I'm doing Sims and stuff, I just Skype my friends. It's a good times, you know. They usually beg me to play something else, but I'm like, no, because I am a boring person, and I don't listen to that, and I just play the same game. I literally, like, I remember, like, about a year ago or so, I would have played, like, other games. Like, I used to play Minecraft. I don't play that anymore. I do not play Minecraft at all. Like, I haven't touched that game in, like, probably, like, a year and a half now. Like, a solid year and a half. Actually, no, I probably have, because, like, when I hang out with my friends sometimes, we usually, like, play games together, and, you know, Minecraft's, like, our only option. But we play, like, more of Town of Salem, which is a really good game. Like, it's not, like, very visually impressive, and it's not, like, action, like, FPS, but, like, first person, no, I say FPS, I sound so bad. Don't say FPS, I don't even know, I'm judging myself too much, but first person shooter anyway. It's not like that, it's just, but it's fun, okay, trust me. I decided not to move the pool, because I think it's kind of unrealistic to just, like, suddenly move the pool, like, a certain area, suddenly a different area. So I just kept it here, and originally I was just going to have, like, a nice little eating area, this little bit where the garden, weird conservatory bit, that nice, turn into, like, a nice little outdoor kitchen, have a bit of a dining area here, and a swimming pool. Nope, just, like, some plants, like, nope, completely out the window. I added a hot tub, a puppet theatre, which I probably didn't need to do, but I did it anyway, so catch me if you can. I don't know why I said that, that's not good, but, like, I just realised you can hear me clicking my fingers. I keep doing that. I keep doing this thing where, like, I click my fingers and point at things, like, click, pointing at you, and oh, it looks so bad. Like, there's so many things I do that I just need to stop doing, because it's just, it's not good. This landscaping is quite nice, actually. I usually go with, like, quite a messy style, but I figured as, like, they were fixing up this home, they wanted a quite a, like, neat landscaping style, and that's also kind of like the style that Kayla goes for. Like, she has quite a neat landscaping style, usually quite a regular one, so I thought this would be quite nice. My friend was telling me about how I should probably try and put, like, some other plants in between, but it wasn't really working, so it does look a bit strange, but I think I really like it. My only thing about this house is I feel like the front is a little bit bare, but, like, I really didn't know what to do about that, because, like, what can we put in the front of the house? Let's be real here, like, nothing. If they have, like, oh, I know what I should have done. I should have put, like, a bird bath or something. That would have been nice. Okay, right. I've now got out of this phase, you know, like, those get-together bushes, yeah, I don't use them anymore. I don't like how they look, because okay, I wouldn't really mind, but the ones which I don't like using the ones with the love heart petals, because they just look really weird. And the ones that I do use, I realise that, like, they're a slightly lighter shade of green, and it really kills me inside, and I don't like it. I use this rug, like, so much. It's really bad. And, oh, okay. I should have probably addressed this, like, right at the beginning of the video. Oh, I do this thing again. I did this in, like, my Foxburn Pines people. Oh my gosh! 2 videos I've been doing pines in, and they're, like, my favourite speedballs that I've done. Wow. I think pine in general is a lucky number. And I use a lot of pine trees as well, because, like, it's Victoria Pines. I'm not going to be like, it's called Victoria Pines, here's some oak trees. No, Victoria Pines. Actually, okay, there are some that are called magnolia trees. No, I don't care if you're magnolia or whatever, okay? You are pine to me, you look like a pine tree. So, oh, what was I going to say? I was going to say something, oh no. What was I going to say? I was talking about how it's a slightly different colour.
And I got sidetracked about like Foxman Pie and... Oh, okay, I did it. This is pretty cool. You have to admit, like, these look like proper, like, sun lounges. I'm so happy with it. It kind of clips through a little bit, but it still looks really good, okay, trust me. And I ended up having, like, an entire area of that. Like, I was a bit worried that this area looks a bit too sectioned off, but it actually, no, it looks quite good in the end. I'm really annoyed at myself. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, no. Why? Why? I was talking about magnolia trees as well. I'm not with it today. I'm like, this is me every video. I'm like, I'm not with it today. Oh my gosh, I'm not with it today. I need to stop saying that. But I just filled this back area a bit with plants. I imagine, like, you have those areas in gardens where there's just, like, loads of, like, wild plants, and it's just, like, I don't know, like, kids, like, roaming them, just like, whoa, look, I've never known this place existed, and there's, like, a dead bird bath. Okay, I can never use these, like, separated, like, stones and stuff by themselves. I always have to make them blend in, like, it doesn't fit my aesthetic otherwise. And speaking of aesthetic, actually, I really want to update the thumbnails on my channel, because I think they're good, but I've been looking at a lot of other YouTubers' thumbnails, and I just, like, they're better, but at the same time I feel... Okay, let me know, do you think I should go with, like, a more kind of... How do I put this? More kind of like a soy Tumblr... Oh, I can't remember saying that. Soy Tumblr look for my thumbnails, and just my channel in general, or should I leave my thumbnails and stuff how they are? Like, just be dead honest with me, though, because I don't like it and be like, oh, it's fine, and like later on I realise that they meant to say something else. Like, I want you to be honest with me, okay? Just tell me the truth. Like... If I annoy somebody, I really want them to tell me, like, but not like in a rude way, like, oh, you're so annoying, just like, oh, that's kind of annoying, and I'm like, oh, okay, right, I felt like okay, I wanted to have, like, a red and green colour scheme, because I had, like, this green wallpaper, and, like, I needed to have them, I didn't want to have, like, some red flowers in the plant boxes, but I really wanted to use those plant boxes, so I was like, it's kind of sucks, so I just mixed them. I ended up going with really cheap floorboards, which told me, okay, the living room, no, the living room killed, no, I say this again, the living room killed me inside. This was so difficult. In the end, my mum helped. Okay, this sounds kind of like, but, like, okay, my mum was, like, really nice, okay, and she managed to help me with the living room. Like, we actually figured out a solution to the living room with my mum. Like, she came in from work, she's like, hi, darling. Oh no, that sounds so bad. No, I hate myself. No, I don't, but, and she came in just as you just started saying hi to me, whatever. I had, like, a little lake in here, pond even, and she was just looking on my shoulder. She's like, oh, don't you think you should have, like, this sort of colour in, or that, like, that and that. And eventually you managed to figure out a thing, and I'm really happy with how the living room turned out. It's, like, probably one of my best living rooms as well, so thanks, Mum. God. Oh, that sounds really bad, but, like, no, seriously, that was helpful. I think my parents know I have a YouTube channel. They don't bother watching, thank God, because I would kill myself, and then I wouldn't kill myself. Don't throw around those terms loosely, Jake. No. Yeah, just adding more trees. I don't want to be a lot of trees, so it's kind of had, like, this kind of enclosed space. Okay, I know that the fences, like, the big concrete fences were, like, concrete and not brick, but I'm gonna imagine the concrete wasn't concrete, it was plaster, and they peeled back the plaster and they found this lovely brick. So yeah, don't judge me. I'm kind of. Is there anything else interesting to talk about in terms of the build? There's the puppet theatre. Yeah, that's about it. Anyway, I've started to do this thing, but I've made a list of. Oh, wait, hold on. There's something on Twitter. Okay, in case you're curious, but I'm a bit of a Taylor Swift fan. Please don't kill me. I know people are, like, not very happy with that. They don't like people who are like. Let me see. Okay, here we go. So basically, there is this account where they've made this World Cup of Taylor Swift songs, where you just got to vote for your favourite Taylor Swift song in each round, and they're doing, like, rounds by rounds, and I'm just voting on them, so that's a bit weird. I'm sorry. Okay, so I've made a list of things to talk about. I actually need to address something, and it's, like, kind of important. But there's a YouTuber on this, there's a YouTuber on YouTube. There's a YouTuber on YouTube within the Simming community called Wee Albert. You probably know of him. He's got, like, 10,000, 13,000 subscribers. It's a lot. He's a big YouTuber. I really like his videos. That's a really weird noise. I was, like, trying to talk. I can't talk, but, like, and And like, not too long ago, I don't know how I found this out, but I discovered to my dismay that he's blocked me on Twitter. Like, okay, quick disclaimer, like, I know I have, like, not many people watch my videos, because I've only got, like, a few hundred subscribers, which is good, that's better than most people do, but, like, not, like, compared to him. Please, but, like, I have to say this, please do not go, like, don't be rude to him if you do. I'm sure you guys won't, like, you all seem quite nice, but I just don't want anyone to, like, go up to him and attack him, because that's not good, because that would just mean, like, I'd be like, yeah, he's a jerk, go attack him, he didn't let me, oh no, don't do that, please don't do that, that's all I'm asking is don't do that. But I really want to know why, because I legitimately have absolutely no idea why he blocked me. Like, this is why I'm not very this is why I'm trying to stop being outspoken on Twitter, because bad things like this happen. Oh, I was going to go with, like, a really open plan originally, but then I made it a bit more closed because I felt like it was too open, and, like, it just didn't work, and I couldn't be bothered using half fools with, like, the glitch right now. At Sims, fix yourself. This is so stupid. Why do, like, okay, we've had an update. The last update you should have fixed this. I'm sorry, but, like, I mean, I can't understand why they didn't. But the curtains and the half-fulls appear blue. I mean, this is, like, in everybody's game. I'm using like a lighting mod, but people who aren't even using, like, mods are experiencing that as well. Like, please just fix it. Like, fix it up, please, because it's really annoying. Because it appears blue because it appears like it's from the outside. If you're curious, the mod I use is Lumia Lovers Sims, No Glow, and Aaron, I think it's Aaron, No Blue Lighting mod. And it basically means that it gets rid of, like, the blue tint within the rooms, and I might leave a link in the description to that mod. If I can remember. I'm really sorry if I don't. If I don't, just check out, his name's Lumia Lover Sims on Tumblr, or just look it up and you'll find it in his mod section. He has a really good symbolist. He's got lots of stuff for, like, men in terms of, like, clothing, which is not something you see. Although some stuff is, like, NSFW, so don't do that. Like, just be, no, but, like, just be careful, okay? If you're underage, just be careful about what you see on his thing, because yeah. I've seen things, but, like, yeah. Let's not go into that. Oh god. That's, like, really bad. I've, like, practically just exposed my... So this is, like, the beginning of the living room, so I added, like... I made it look really modern, but... Anyway, I need to go back to this thing about... Yeah, like, I'm sorry, but, like... Look, I really, really like your videos. If you are watching this, which you probably aren't, I really, really like your videos. I really appreciate you as a YouTuber. Like, I agree with a lot of things you've said on Twitter, and I really like just being able to follow you on Twitter and be able to see stuff. I don't know what specifically I've done wrong, but I have addressed this. I mentioned this earlier on this video, but if I have done something wrong, please tell me, because, like, okay, I am a bit passive aggressive sometimes, but I really don't like passive aggressive people. That just annoys me. People being passive aggressive, like everyone's a little bit passive aggressive sometimes, but sometimes people just take it too far and they're just rude, and it's just, no. I'm not saying he needs to be passive aggressive. Please don't think. I just want to be followed. No, not followed. I just want to be not blocked. I'm sorry if you heard that. That was me playing around with a comb that my friend bought me for Christmas. Thanks, friend. Her name is Lily. You may have seen her on my Lily Summers Let's Play. Self promo in there. Watch that. It's very old. Oh, actually, I need to speak about Lily Summers Let's Play. So yeah, please tell me why you blocked me. I just want to know. It's okay if you tell me to block me, but, like, I'd really appreciate it if you gave me a second chance. Like, I don't know, but, you know, I guess it's not a big deal. But I mean, I'm a bit sad about that. But anyway, Lily Summers Let's Play. I've been thinking about this a lot, and I don't really know if I want to continue it as a legacy, because, like, I have the Sims 4 LP already, and that's a lot of work, and then the Lily Summers Let's Play, so I just want you to let me know, because, like, I really want to continue my Sims 4 legacy. I'm not going to get rid of that, but at the same time, I'm going to continue my legacy. Even if we decide to end it, I'm going to continue it to a good rounding point. I have a good idea for a plot, like, story thing, line, and then that's going to be over with. But please let me know if you think that I should continue with it or not, because I could really do with that advice. I don't really know what to do with it right now, but I'm just hoping that I figure something out. Oh, this dining room is lovely. Like, I love the new chairs that can dine out. Those okay, I think I mentioned this in my the old American. Okay, I called to build one after, like, consecutively, the old something, like the old American, the old market. I'm sorry, I just realized that the other day, but like anyway. But yeah, in the old American, like, I had problems. I was like, I really want to get like fabric chairs. I just want chairs that have, like, look like they have fabric on them, because like those are quite like upscale things. And they finally got them in Dine Out. Those are my favourite chairs now. I will be using them forever. Like, by fabric I mean ones that like mostly fabric on top of me, like wooden legs, and that's it. And I don't mean the wedding ones. The wedding ones don't count. Those are just weird. I'm not using them, no. This kitchen actually turned out to be really nice. I'm not too sure if the microwave will work because I put stuff on top of it, but I hope it does. It should, because it doesn't make sense if it doesn't, but anyway, I just thought I'd try putting some stuff on it. I've never actually tried that before, but I know people have done that before, I think. And yeah, I was gonna like try and use that that kind of like brick looking tile, but I decided to just go with like this nice. I think throughout this entire house, like quite like industrial, like rustic kind of theme, because that's kind of like the couple. In case the couple is Marcella and John. Marcella is based off of my sim for my Lilsimsie Let's Play, Marcelina, is it? Yeah, Marcelina. In case you're curious, that's a Polish name. I learned that from one of my Polish friends. So I thought, let's be exotic. Call her Marcelina. That's definitely what it's spelled. Anyway, well, no. And I base that sim off my friend, but anyway, like, a lot of my sims are based off my friends, to be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was a lot, but like, I don't know if I should be saying this too much, but yeah, anyway. I thought this alleyway was too. I wanted to have like a walk-in wardrobe, but I decided not to because I don't have enough room for that. So I just like put some cabinets slightly in the wall, and it looks like a kind of end. That would have made a lot more sense if I just used an end table, but no. Oh, I know I do. I know I use them. I use them because I wanted to have it look like it. Something which you like open up and you put shoes in and put clothes. Like, that's what it looks like to me, at least. I think I'm happy with it. I quite like this hallway. It's quite bare, but I think it works. Like, I don't want to have like an over decorated hallway. No, that's just not good. And I was having problems because I kept using the same wallpaper, and like this entire house got quite a light kind of theme to it. But I'm happy with how it turned out, to be honest. I think it does look like a realistic house. It's on the gallery under hashtag Swiftly Simmer, hashtag look Lilsimsie, hashtag fix rapper Lilsimsie, hashtag Lilsimsie 10K. Okay, I kind of put like a lot of hashtags on my on like everything I put on the gallery, just so it gets noticed. Everyone does that, okay? I think. But I use paintings around this whole house, the paintings that Sims make, because A, they look lovely, and B, Marcella is a painter. Where's that? Marcella is a painter. So, I imagine she'd make a lot of paintings to put them around the house. But also, what was I going to say? I just saw something and I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yes, okay, so in the dining room and like in certain areas I put like a different light, like kind of fancy, almost like mini chandelier thing. I think that's a good thing to put over like dining tables and stuff because it's fancy and it's a good thing. It just looks good. I'm doing hand gestures. This is not good. I'm not with the tea. I actually have a collab planned sometime soon. Oh my gosh, I'm actually hold on. I'm sorry, I just realised something. I'm like so far into this build already, like this commentary. I just can't believe it. I sped up really fast. I hope it's not too much for other people, but like honestly, okay. Here's the thing. I have a collab coming up, and I kind of made like I may have sped it up by like what 10 times. Okay, I know I should really split things into 2 parts, but I don't want to split this one into 2 parts because it's like that'd be weird. It'd be too separated, and you know, Fixer Upper episodes are quite long anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And B, I don't really want to have a 2-part collab. Like, who does that? Not me. So, yeah. But I added a piano here. I feel like I took upon a lot of Kayla's building techniques in this because I used a piano. I like never use pianos. I use double ovens, have favourite fridge. Yes, you're welcome, Kayla, even though it doesn't really matter, but like whatever. I made sure I put plenty of steamboats. I'm sorry I did get rid of all the gnomes because no, like, okay, I'm gonna get like viciously attacked, but who puts gnomes all over their builds?
Not me. I'm too classy for that. Okay, I'm too good to have notes. I'm joking. I sound like a really conceited person sometimes. I sometimes think people don't understand. Like, oh, I need to address this. Like, I feel like some of the people might think I'm like a really popular kid at school. I don't know if anyone actually thinks this, but I get vibes from people. Is that just me? Just because I do things that like, because I'm not like really introverted. I'm not very introverted by it. Let it be known that I am hated by about like 50% of the boys at my school. So honestly, it's really not that bad. Oh yeah, yes. So basically, I don't know. I just think that I'm really not as popular as I think I am. No, I don't think anyone actually thinks I'm popular. That's probably just me thinking things, and I'm an idiot. Oh, I didn't cut out this bit. I probably should have done this. Yeah, there's like there's gonna be loads of pauses because I forgot to like note down where I went away from my computer. Like what? Oh, at one point it just like I heard the rain quietly outside, and then suddenly it just got a bit loud. I'm like, whoa! And then my dad was like, wait, I heard my dad like say something downstairs, and he was like, Jack, you go downstairs. I was like, oh, well, what's going on? And I had run downstairs, and it's like, he made it sound like so dramatic, but it was just the laundry was outside, so we had to get that in. And it was so wet. Like, I went outside for like 5 seconds, and it got so wet at the point where I was just like yanking the clothes off the clothesline, because like, I didn't care about taking the pegs off. No, like they can go flying over my next door neighbour's garden. Okay, like I was just like grabbing it. Like we have like this octopus thing. This sounds really bad. We have this octopus thing where you can hang like socks and underwear from it, because it's like it just got small pegs on it. And it hangs from the big line. Like, yeah, forget that. Like, I just, like, pulled everything down from it at once, and it went flying, like, the octopus thing. Like, it was from IKEA. It went, like, flying across the garden. It was funny, and then that was nice. But, yeah, what else has happened? I just don't think, because, like, I'm sorry, I'm kind of, like, it's interesting enough, but, like, okay, this bedroom's way too small. I feel like I should probably make the bedrooms a bit bigger, but no, can't be bothered. Like, I'm sorry, but they don't need that big of a room, like, seriously. But this girl's got well, it's not actually, no. This could be a girl's or a boy's room, it could be a child or a teen room, I think. So I think this room's on the whole very good, for everything. Okay, that olive jar does not make sense. I'm sorry, okay, when I saw it, I was like, oh, it's a cute little olive jar, I can just, like, put this in the corner and No, you put this is a sort of olive jar you put on a shrine. It is so big, like, that does not make sense. Who owns an olive jar that, like, it's just too big? Like, what? I don't understand why it exists. Seriously, it's too much. But yeah, I don't know why I didn't do the master bedroom, which just went up straight into the master bathroom, but, like, okay. Me. Oh yeah, I went to like Brighton recently, so that was fun, because there was like the Brighton to London cycle ride. I just went there, and it wasn't bad actually. Brighton's a good place. In case you don't know where Brighton is, it's like in the south of London. Wait, no, it isn't. That sounds stupid. No, I mean south of England, kind of. I think. Oh, I don't really know. I don't know geography. I'm bad at geography. Okay, but yeah, it's down there somewhere. It was fun. Okay, this is the best thing ever. There was like, because there's like this big cycle ride from London to Brighton, everyone was like queuing up in this one big like line all the way going to Brighton. Like it was a really big line. And okay, so I was like, okay, fine. So we were driving down, me and my mum were driving down the road, and I just like, we're like debating whether to go up like a residential kind of road, and I was like, just do it. So we went up that road, and then I found out that they actually have parking for up to 11 hours. That's quite cheap, so I was really happy with myself. I was like, wow, I actually found a parking space. I was sort of started walking past all the other cars, like, haha, you didn't find a parking space. Joke's on you. I sounded so stupid. What is this? Sorry, I'm just curious. I found like a box. Oh, it's an iTunes card. Okay, sorry. I shouldn't be like doing that in the middle of my commentary, but yeah. I know it seems a bit weird to have like a bay window that high up, but there's a bay window that high up, so deal with it. I can't be asked to like change it. I'm sorry if I keep saying I can't be asked. I need to stop because it just sounds so stupid. My life. Anyway, let's have a look on the test. I went to France recently, but I'm not going to talk about that yet because that was long
that's got a lot to talk about, and I've got like another 40-minute speedboard coming up, and yeah, like I said, I kind of sped that up, like, you know, maybe 10 times, and I think you'll probably, like, throw up while watching it, because motion sickness. But, like, okay, here's the thing. That was hard for me not to do it 10 times fast, because it's such a long build, like, I've spoken about this already, haven't I? I have, but it annoys me, because I can't help it, okay? Okay, but, like, I just realised something that's actually, I need to address something, kind of, I don't need to, but, like, I need to address something, relating to Brighton. So basically, so back when I was like back when I was like 13 or 12 or something like that, even, and like before then, I had like these friends, and we're like a big group of us, and we're all friends, and that's like not a thing anymore. It's the most awkward thing, like, you have no idea, well, you probably do, but like none of us. Well, actually, no. I think they probably speak to each other. I don't speak to any of them. Like, I think it's all after, like, one time this guy did, like, a smack cam on me because he thought it was funny and I didn't like it, and my parents got really pissed off at him about it. Like, and, like, oh, no. Okay, so basically, I was at, like, a New Year's party, or some sort of party, and I was just hanging out with them, and he did, like, a smack cam on me. Like, I remember smack cam. It wasn't funny. Like, I'm sorry, I don't find smack cam funny. It's just, you're just smacking somebody and recording it. Like, there is nothing funny or original about that, but okay. But I didn't really care. And then I just told my parents, my dad was so mad, and he was just like I can't understand why. But no, like, he made him apologise to me. Like, that was the most awkward conversation I've ever had with anybody in my entire life. I haven't lived very long yet, well, I kind of have, not really, but that was, no, Dad, why would you do that to me? That was the most embarrassing. Well, no, I appreciate it to an extent, because, like, thanks for sticking up for me, but at the same time, you kind of probably ruined our friendship there, because we haven't spoken. No, we spoke kind of, but that was, like, when I was talking to another friend of mine, and, like, oh, it's just not good. Like, none of us speak to each other anymore, and it's just really awkward, and, no. And I was, like, the worst part about this, on the way back from Brighton, I was stuck in a car with two of them, okay? And this car ride was meant to be about, what, an hour and a half? Nope. Of course, there was traffic in London, so I was just like, of all times for there to be really bad traffic, like, it was really late as well. It was, like, late at night. At this point, it was, like, 9 o'clock, okay? No. Why is there traffic? No, not now, please. Oh, I just wanted to curl up in a ball and die, honestly. It was so bad. It hurt me. It really hurt me inside, and I didn't like it. It was not a fun time. At all. Like, the most interaction we had is I said one thing and he laughed. Like, one of these guys laughed. But, like, most of the time I was just listening to Adele. Hold on, how much time do I have left? Okay, no, I don't really have much time left, but okay, so there's this, should I talk about this now? Or should I put on the next speedboard? I don't know, because, like, the next speedboard might, okay, the next speedboard might be the collab, but I'm not too sure, because the thing is, like, the collab's very big, and it's a big building, so the person I'm doing it with, understandably, it's going to take them a long time, so, I mean, it took me a lot shorter, but, like, I have a lot more time, less people here, like, I upload, like, once, I don't upload that frequently, so I have a lot more time, so we're good. So I think after this, this goes up, I still have a lot more time to do Let's Play videos and stuff, and I might do, like, a small speed build as well. I don't know what, oh, I'm thinking about building up, okay, I need you to let me know what you think I should do. I'm thinking about building Newcrest in a certain style, so we have a few options. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. The first option, or two options. The first option is for me to do just like a regular kind of suburban American style, but base game only, and with budgets. Or I do it in the style of everything London. Now I think I'm going to do the suburban one first, and then I'll do the London style once they give us apartments. Which, give us apartments, please. I really want apartments. I will cry if I don't get apartments. I'm joking, but, like, please give us apartments. Oh, like, I just really want apartments. I really want apartments because then I can like meet London things and it'd be nice and tall buildings, and I just want that. So if you want to get this build on the gallery, it's under the hashtag #SwiftlySimmer. There are also all the Sims featured in this machine around the gallery as well under hashtag #SwiftlySimmer. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Are y'all ready to see a fixer upper?
Yes.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
It's beautiful. Oh my gosh. I'm absolutely blown away.
It's stunning.
Let's take a look at the backyard. Wow. Oh my gosh.
How do you do this? You now have a nice outdoor cooking station as well as a bar, plenty of entertainment for guests, and we've completely redone the swimming pool.
Let's go inside. There's so much space in here.
It's absolutely perfect for us.
We know that having space is very important for families, so we had to implement that somewhere or another. So we made a very open plan on the ground floor.
We used a very light colour scheme on the walls and on the furniture in general, so it seemed a lot lighter in area and a lot more space.
We overwent with quite an industrial theme and reused a lot of old furniture, and now the kitchen has a lot more space than it had before. Let's take a look upstairs. Oh my gosh, I love the chandelier.
This whole area looks so spacious.
The first floor was definitely a problem. There were a lot of walls in between areas and very awkward spaces, so we had to knock down all the walls on the first floor and completely redo the floor plan, so it was a lot of effort, but I think we're really happy with what we did in the end.
Wow, I'm so impressed, oh my gosh. This area is perfect to go away from all the hustle and bustle of all the children and just all the noise in general. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, a play area for the kids. We decided to do it at the attic so it'd be a lot more useful for you guys. And if you go through the door at the back...
Oh my gosh, an art studio! This was one of the things on your list, so we thought we may as well put it in the attic. It's a perfect place, it's got everything you need, and we've even included some of your paintings that you've given to us already.
I think Marcella and John are really happy with the house that we've made for them, and hopefully we've given them a house that they will live in for potentially the rest of their lives.
We just want to thank Chip and Joe so much for doing this for us, we really appreciate it. We love this house so much and it is honestly our dream home.